Alright, welcome back to game number 2 of Google Cloud players versus OK Google Pick Techies. We just saw a really long 60-minute game in game number 1. Google Cloud players took a pretty early advantage in the early mid-game and managed to hold on to it the whole way. But somehow OK Google Pick Techies, they were able to hold on for a really long time, even though they were consecutively getting more and more behind in the net worth. So it was a pretty impressive showing from them, even though they still ended up losing the game. Tinker banned out first again.
It's probably the best game of the tournament so far.
Yeah, I think one of the preseason, I think OK Google Pick Techies has shown really good games all around, right? They're able to clutch it out in high pressure situations. At the end of the previous game, I feel like maybe they made some poor choices by going for the T2 instead of Roche, but you know, it happens to the best of us. It's very difficult to make late game decisions.
Even pro players they make those mistakes, and that was a super hard call to make because they didn't really know maybe they were banking on there not having a buyback. But I mean, even if they went for the Ro8, it would still have been a very hard game for them.
Yeah, I was just thinking, you know, there's the game they had against Microsoft in the preseason was really close. They had another game against there was another team that they were really behind at the start and they managed to clutch it out with a Lone Druid, which is why we see Lone Druid banned every game now.
Yeah, it's definitely their specialty. And more of the same bans this time. I don't think Necro was banned last game, and neither was Lycan.
Yeah, and it also seems like, I'm curious if Bane is going to make it through. It seems like that's going to be the case, so Castling might pick up Bane for himself. They've had a lot of success with Bane in the past.
I know you really like that hero, but I don't see that hero all that much in my pubs.
It's not easy. It's very counterintuitive like Winter Wyvern is, where you need to target the people you're not going to be attacking. That's how I would describe using Nightmare, right? You want to cast on the people you're not going to fight.
Yeah, that is hard to do, I guess.
But I honestly feel like that hero is busted, because now that you can still do magic damage during spell immunity, V's group does such a crazy amount of damage. It lasts for 10 seconds. You basically turn the fight into a 3v5 with Bane, which is why I think the hero is so strong. Google Cloud players are taking a really long time on this first pick here.
Yeah, that's unusual. Maybe they want to think about whether to pick a comfort hero versus something. They want to try something new, maybe.
I mean, in terms of comfort heroes, Bane and LC are still in the pool, so I could potentially see them still going for those two, because they really fit this mid-game playstyle a lot for Google Cloud players. Oh, this is very interesting.
Yeah,
Grimstrike.
I mean,
Ricky?
is it really?
Oh, okay, Grimstrike Lich.
Okay, wow, that was quick. Suddenly 3 heroes got picked, but do you really need that much time to pick a Razor?
Sure you can pick Razor for the flexibility, right? You can put him in any lane, but it's just you pick him first, and then you just pick cores that don't care about Razor, right? I guess they've already banned Faceless Void, so that is a bit of a negative for Google. OK Google Pick Techies, but there's still a ton of heroes in the pool that don't care about Razor.
Clinks is doing the pool. That's a pretty popular core right now that of course is ranged. So
I've actually I've been playing Klink's position in the last few days, and it does feel it feels really good. It's basically when you play Zeus, but you're physical damage instead. Oh, I like this a lot. There's a ton of uncontrollable damage. The Ink Swell, the Frost Shield. Nyx is great against these two.
Yep. And of course, against 2 squishy in supports, Nyx can do pretty good.
I don't know. know. We don't really see Grimstroke Lich that often. Like, I just feel like these two heroes, they do the same thing in like in terms of like their role. So you don't really want to like double up on it.
I mean, like when it works, it's really good. Like the double Chain Frost combo. But like the cooldown's pretty long earlier on, and it is like any other big team fight, right? Like if you just play around it, it doesn't work all that well. But if you play into it, it's devastating. So it just depends on how they play it out and how the lanes are. That's also gonna be pretty important.
Huh, so PL gets banned here. I suppose that... Is PL really that good? Because the Soulbind always targets the real PL, but I guess like you have enough illusions that the Chain Frost doesn't really do a whole lot.
Yeah, I think PL is just scary to deal with, I guess, and they don't want to play against it. Lich and Grimstroke, I don't feel like are the best heroes versus PL as well. Like
they don't seem terrible either, though.
Yeah, it's just they're just banning things that they don't want to play against, I feel.
Ember Spirit's still in the pool, but you probably don't want to pick Ember Spirit right now. They're gonna go with Enigma. Oh, okay. So they're gonna pick Enigma this time instead of Cloud players.
But Cloud players does have the opportunity to counter basically every lane that Techies shows them. So
I'm also like kind of confused because you can just walk into the black hole with Spike Carapace, right? Like,
yeah.
Pre-BKB, this Enigma is not going to be able to get these black holes off.
But if you like black hole the Nyx is a melee hero, so it's like not that easy to dodge a black hole. So it could work.
I'm not really sold on this Enigma pick, to be honest.
Yeah, the big problem is there's still 3 more picks to counter it. But of course, like, pretty good laner.
Oh. I guess it makes sense for them to pick their support now because they don't want to reveal where the Razor's going yet. So the Coddle pick makes sense here, but this support duo seems kind of weak, right?
Yeah, that's true. So Coddle is decent in lane, but Nyx is awful in lane. So
yeah, but like really together, their like damage output is pretty meager.
Yeah, they definitely need more damage. Same thing with Razor, like. Unless Razor steals a lot of damage, he's not gonna like be that effective. So yeah. I feel like they should have just like really prioritized on winning the lanes. Like I don't know what the best pick right now is. See what Dota Plus.
Oh, Ricky Grimstrike, here we go. This is the combo everyone's looking for. Honestly though, I feel like Enigma is just going to build Greaves and then nobody on this team is going to die right now. Like, there's no damage at all.
Yeah, I don't know what this Coddle pick is really aimed at. Like, they really needed maybe something like a Pugna or a Dying, I feel.
I mean, maybe Google Cloud players can go. I don't think you want to play Ember Spirit against Ricky. That seems miserable. Do you have any options to like play out of the Cloud? Because like you'd have to build a BKB, but you don't want to build your BKB that early on Ember Spirit. Oh, Lena? I don't like this hero mid right now. I think she just doesn't do quite enough right now.
Yeah, I mean. And they still have another pick to counter with, so I don't know. I think this is like the definition of drafting themselves into a corner.
Yeah, they're also so squishy, right? Like Coddle and Lena are just gonna get eaten by this Ricky. I don't know. This draft from Google Cloud players, I'm not really convinced.
Yeah, they're squishy. They don't have really good lockdowns. Like they have 2 unreliable stuns versus a lot of lockdowns.
Yeah. And
like if the Soulbind plus Smoke Cloud is a combo that like I don't think Lina can just deal with at all. Like the entire game, like what are you gonna do against that? BKB, like even if you BKB, you're still Soulbound, and you get chomped down by the Riki.
How does Blink Strike work with the Soulbind? It doesn't really work, right?
I think you do damage to the first target, but you jump to the second target.
Oh, that's a bit weird.
Yeah. Yeah. I think that's how it works. Like basically you use the spell twice, you jump to the first target first and then you go to the second target.
Interesting. Naga Siren gonna be the final ban here. I mean, it almost seems like they want one of these like illusion hyper carries, right? But they're all taken out of the pool now, so
yeah, I think they need one of the
Arc Warden.
They banned Arc Warden?
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen OK Google pick Techies play Arc Warden yet.
Yeah, maybe they meant to pick it for themselves. Although I don't think.
This is definitely not a good Arc Warden game.
Yeah.
There's so much crap to get on top of you. And Chain Frost is the counter to Arc Warden. There's always two.
They could go for like Drow, maybe? No, maybe not Drow.
I think they need some beef, right? But then like, where is the Razor going? And like, it seems like Lina is going to be the mid, right? Like, maybe we might see like a Fada style offlane Lina, but I don't think that's...
No, I would put the Razor offlane. Terribly. Okay, so there's your illusion carrier, but double Chain Frost.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like a great... The Terrorblade doesn't have that many illusions.
Yeah, and you always know which one's the real one, so you can just Soulbind it.
There's a ton of magic damage as well, like Lich Grimstrike Enigma, like that's not like a non-trivial amount of magic damage.
Yeah.
I think they're really squishy, like, so it's gotta be an offlane Razor.
Yeah, and I don't think this lane, Gyrocopter. Yeah, this lane is gonna be pretty bad for TV. Like, what is a TV gonna do against Enigma? Like, Enigma, Grimstrike, Enigma Lich.
No, I think it's gonna be Grimstrike Riki and then Enigma Lich, right? So, like, the creeps are just gonna be constantly getting denied from the TB.
Yeah, there's like, you can't put any pressure on this Enigma.
Wait, where's is Gyro mid? What's going? I think you want to put the Riki up against Razor because you can Blink Strike out of the Link.
Perhaps, but I mean, I don't know. The Gyro could go mid, but maybe
I feel like it's not bad, right? You just level Rocket, and there's not a whole lot the Lina can do against it.
But like, I think Riki against Razor, Gyro against Razor isn't that bad either. Like, they have the Grimstrike combo, so if you Shadow Link, Gyro can just potentially run up to you and Rocket barrage you down, right?
Yeah, it seems like it seems like whenever there's the laning setup, like Google Cloud players are gonna get whomped in the laning phase. I don't really see a way for them to get out of this laning phase in a good state. Like,
okay, it looks like it's gonna be a Riki safe lane and
mid Gyro.
Gyro mid, yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought it was going to be. This Kodo TB, that sounds terrible. There's nothing good about this lane.
If you cast your chakra magic a few times, you do get
meta back
on your meta bar.
I guess that's like the combo, right? Like,
probably not, but I mean the real combo is like conjure illusion, right? You get a few illusions, they help you farm. That's probably not that bad.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could see like more frequent metas being like a way for them to do okay in this lane.
Yeah, the real problem is I don't see their jungle to be safe this game. Like, the Riki is gonna make a lot of noise, and TB is not gonna have much safe space to farm, I feel.
At the same time, I don't really see Ricky being able to kill TP. Like, he's got so much armor, it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but with any follow-up, right? Like with the Green Stroke or the Lich.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, Soul? Oh, wait. He's showing up as Soul on the side, so I think I'm just gonna use that name, because like, I can't read this like split pushing King lane.
Got a full duration static link there, and he is just gonna die.
Okay. And he went for Stroke of Fate at level 1 instead of Inkswell.
Yeah, there was getting room, but I still feel like Inkswell is better for getting room, so I don't know. The light seed there. Nyx is gonna be annoying and get the first outpost. I feel like, I mean, I guess it's a Nyx, so there's not really much you can do. But he maybe trying to pull lag.
I'm curious about this Gyro's build. He did not skill homing missile at level 1. Maybe he just doesn't want to deal with the Lina at all. Like he's gonna just like spam the wave down with a flat cannon and then hit the jungle.
Yeah,
but
that works.
I feel like with mid Gyro, you usually want to like put pressure on with missile, like force them away from the lane, because I guess Lina's attack range is really large, but she might not have like any fiery soul stacks to kill the rocket with in time.
Yeah, but even if you like rocket the Lina, like you don't have any follow. Like you're not gonna walk up to Lina to spam rocket barrage, right? So.
Right, but she has to like walk away from the lane, is what the point of it is.
What if she just like takes your missile and be like, whatever?
I feel like you should be able to run at her if she does that.
Alright.
See what Sparwick skills level. Yeah, he's gonna skill the rocket. Oh, I guess did the mana cost go up? That's a lot of mana for rocket now. I feel like it used to be a lot cheaper.
I think the spells on Gyro are always pretty expensive. So there's the rocket, but does it do that much? It denies effectively one last hit from Lina, I guess. Not too bad. Enigma has the lane pulled all the way back, so
yeah,
TB's not getting a good time.
Maybe they should have just blocked the pull camp. I think they blocked. No, they didn't block any of them. It's pretty important to do that when you're playing this kind of Enigma, is to block their pull camps.
Yeah, usually when I play Enigma, like that's the only thing I want my support to do, is just to prevent pulls. But it's a single pull here, so it's not that bad
continue to push in, right?
Yeah. But this does mean TB will get a little bit of farm this way.
I'm just watching this Nyx and Grimstroke go at it, and it's like, oh, big stroke of fate coming through here. Transparency is getting quite low. Blink strike through, tricks of the trade, but it's not going to be enough. Diablo's dealing a ton of damage here, and Ricky's dead. Maybe? Gets fogged, but Goofy's going to die instead.
Razor working out.
Turns out that when he tricks of the trade, it doesn't get rid of the static link, so I guess it's kind of like PL Doppelganger in the same way.
Yeah, you have to like blink strike first, or I think Trick of the Trade has a, no, it doesn't have a cast. Does it have a cast? Like I thought you can like cast it into a different part, right? So it's like
yeah, you can like cast it in like a, you can move a little bit with it, but like it doesn't move you that far.
Yeah, so if you're just on the edge of the static link, you can potentially break it.
Yeah. I mean, it's up to Goofy to like position himself properly so that the Blink Strike works. But also the cast range for Blink Strike is kind of bad at level 1.
Yeah, but he will max that out, so it's level 2 now. Ooh, missing a lot of last hits their tower. Problem with Ricky is if you don't have any creeps to tank for you, you always hit the creeps from the front. So you don't have. He
doesn't have backstab until level 6 anyway.
That's true.
Oh, an early point in mana burn. I didn't like this at all. All right, Goofy.
Yeah.
I mean, he knows there's no points in the carapace, but he's gonna miss with the Stroke of Fate.
I mean, he is out of mana as well on the nuke, so he's just gonna walk back to.
But he's revealed both of his skills, so there's no fear of like getting reflected. And see, Sidey's gonna go down at bot.
Meta popped. Yeah,
Seems like he got a little bit too frisky there.
Lich probably feels pretty useless. Like,
yeah,
he can just handle the lane by himself.
I feel like normally, oh no, this is not going well for them at all. Diablo stole a ton of extra damage there. I feel like this race is doing a lot better than I expected.
Yeah, I think it's the mana burn is actually working out. Like, Ricky doesn't have mana for Blink Strike, so.
Yeah, and Sparwick's taking a lot of damage as well. The Arcane Rune picked up by Lina, so putting a lot of pressure on this Gyrocopter. 5-minute bounty runes are about to spawn. It seems like, I don't think Lich can get this one in the river, so he should try and just go for the other one. He's just gonna get blinding lighted, I think. Alright, no, maybe? The Frost Blast is gonna be enough. So 3 for 1 going the way of OK Google pick Techies, and Goovy, one more hit, not gonna be enough to get out of there.
Lina does miss a full creep wave for the kill and the bounty rune. Still worth it, I think. Maybe?
I think.
No, it's not worth it.
Alright, T-Gamer, he blinked forward aggressively. He doesn't have any mana to blink away. He has a Mango, but he eats a full static link. 117 damage stolen. Plasma field as well, and Ricky's gonna go down here. The X well, but I think.
It will miss too.
Yeah.
This Razor is just owning this thing actually.
That's. I don't know. I feel like this is a bit unexpected.
Yeah, I think if like Razor gets to walk up all the way like to melee range of Ricky, then the static link a lot harder to dodge.
Frost Shield comes out. TB is in a bit of trouble. There's another Frost Blast in 2 seconds. Can they get this kill? And he should die there. And in the meantime, Diablo actually goes down to this Inkswell Ricky combo.
Yeah.
Static Link wasn't able to come off in time.
The Razor is almost level 6, so he's gonna come back with full health and mana. Like, I guess like the problem is Razor. There's not much Razor can do even if he wins this lane. Like,
Nyx still doesn't have any points despite Carapace. I think this is a big mistake for the Nyx here. Like, he's Plasma Field into a Static Link, and Goofy probably gonna die. I don't think he's gonna be able to get out of this one. Level 6 now on the Razor.
Three points in Static Link. I see most Razors go for 2.
Regeneration.
Really? I feel like if you're dominating your lane really hard, you want to max it.
Okay. Yeah.
And he is dominating his lane, right?
That's true. TB full-time jump now.
Alright, X-Ball comes out again, and the Static Link not gonna come out in time, but finally comes out, blink away from the Ricky. He only lost 30 damage there. And he's level 6 now, so his damage output is through the roof right now. And they want to cancel this out. They do manage to do that.
Now this lane will turn, because Ricky is 6.
Yeah, and level 2 Ink Swallows now is going to be a pretty big deal. Pings come out. They want... What?
They don't have...
The Ink Swallows are available. They finally picked up Spike Carapace, but it's... Oh, Gyro is going to kill the TB?
That's pretty
It's
big.
a very deep kill. And also a deep ward to spot out the rotation. Razor goes down top as well to another Inkswell combo.
Yeah, this Gyro is falling behind a little bit to the lead though.
Yeah, I mean, what does a mid Gyro actually go for? Like, are we gonna see some like Thompson style diffusal blade?
I think you just go for the regular items, right? Like Maelstrom, Ags. You don't really need to change up the formula just because you're mid. If this game does
like
go
you
late,
want like you're gonna be are you gonna be the farmer this game? I guess you have a Ricky, so
yeah, if
you
the
don't
game
want to
does go
be
late. I think he has to be the farmer.
right.
Yeah, Ricky will make all the space. The Fuso Blade queued up from the Ricky. He's
He's doing really well this game.
get there pretty soon. Like, yeah. Razor was able to
Oh, gets the slow into the stun, and it seems like Goofy is probably gonna die again. Another ink spell comes out. Seems like Nyx is not long for this one. The 1-for-1 trade on the supports here, but Diablo running down the Ricky a little bit. In the meantime, President P goes down mid against this Gyro Lich.
That's big. Yeah, yeah, I don't know about this Luna pick. Before Jules, and he's going for a phase boot, so he's gonna have a huge window where like he can just get run down by the homie Meso plus whatever.
Yeah, for sure. It's gonna be a little bit rough for this Lina. I'm not really sure. I definitely think yours is the way to go for the Lina this game. And X4 gonna come out again, but it's just a level 1 spike carapace, so it's gonna eat a lot of damage here, and it seems like Goofy's gonna be able to grab the bounty rune at least. Seaside also goes, it's all for bounty, he's going the way of Pick Techies. And in the meantime, Ricky getting run down a little bit. Peasant P's made his way top, but dodges the light strike array with the tricks of the trade. But Laguna Blade will finish him off. Not able to blink strike towards the Lich, which is kind of what he was looking for. No one really in a position to help out the Ricky right now.
Can't dodge this, sadly though.
Alright.
Radiant putting on a lot of pressure on Dire, but like if you look at the net worth, Dire is ahead in all 3 cores, so they're not too worried, and it is up to this Lina to like put on pressure.
I mean, killing Ricky seems like a good start. The TP in from the Gyro, he cancels this straight away though. I think they overplayed their hand a little bit there. I think Nyx should have not shown.
They should know that the Nyx is there, right? Like even if the Nyx is not there, you blink into a, I mean, you TP into a light strike array. Like I don't think that's a good play regardless. They will get this top tower here without contest, and they would not be able to make a trade bottom. So pretty good move by the Radiant.
How's TB's farm going? TB is behind the Ricky, which is not what you want to see, right? But he's hit the jungle now, and it's a TV, so he farms very fast. Actually has a point in Sunder, which is not something you see every day before level 9.
Yeah, maybe he had to use it for some lane pressure.
Oh,
I would like to see...
Diablo went for a Mask of Madness instead of a Yules? I feel like if he wants to play this kind of like... I guess it makes a lot of space, but you can just TP away.
I would like to see more mana given to TP. He's gonna try to run down the Enigma, but stun not in range.
Not in time.
Yeah.
I mean, this Lich Grimstrike combo is also online now, so this is definitely pretty big timing for Google here. We've got Call Down and this Soulbind Chain Frost combo, so a lot going on.
Yep.
Also Black Hole, right? Like, even though Enigma, he's primarily just been hitting the jungle, he's gone for a HOD, contrary to what you think is a good build.
He has not learned the true ways of the meta yet.
There you go.
He will learn soon.
I mean, the damage boost is pretty good for Ricky and Gyro. Seems pretty worth.
It's not the damage aura anymore, right?
It is, isn't it?
Health regen. Yeah.
Nope.
Health regen.
The missile comes out, it's gonna connect onto the TV, and he's dead.
No mana for Thunder.
He just he didn't pay attention to the rocket at all. Another rocket comes out, Nina's gonna die as well.
Ricky, this Nyx feels pretty useless. Trying to look at the fight from the other side. They're still trying to contest something here. I don't know about this.
This jungle is definitely not where you want to go. Diablo showed up now, and okay, Enigma will be the first to fall here. Soulbind comes out now, nothing to connect to it yet. And the fear back in. Razor He's taking a lot of damage here, but Techies showing up again. Seems like Diablo's going to be the first one to get blown up, and a Chain Thrust is available if they want to go for it. It finally gets popped, and Transparency seems like he's going to end up dying here as well.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know. They do get an Enigma kill, but it's not...
That's not worth it at all.
Yeah. Yeah, so the damage aura is on the Vlad now, I think. Wait. No, it's not. What has the damage aura now?
HOD. No, wait. Base damage by 20%, health regen by 4.25.
Oh. Okay, never mind. I can't read. Yeah, okay.
Alright, well, Physics might be in trouble again. Mask of Madness plus the Static Link, but the Malefice, it should be enough to push him back. Diffusal Blade's done on Ricky now, so these supports can be in a lot of trouble now.
So Physics is on the Rubik last game, right? He was mid. So.
Yeah, so they've been changing up the lineup a little bit. Like I've seen Physics play carry in the past as well. I've seen T-Gamer play offlane. Like he played when we played against them, he played an offlane Nyx, which was actually screwed us over really badly.
So basically, he just really wants to cast Black Bolt. Is that what? Am I understanding this correctly?
Yeah, it seems like it. He really likes that spell, but Nyx gets the Impale onto Grimstrokey, but the Soulbite comes out. The double rocket, is it going to connect in time? It does! And another rocket's going to chase Diablo now.
Good.
The combo working out here. And not the standard combo you see, because you gotta wait for the rocket to actually connect before the second one spawns.
That's true. But the double Malefice,
that's pretty big, yeah.
But TB is gonna rat the mid tower in the meantime. He is the rat god after all.
This is what I expected to see from Enigma. Just first item Greaves. I don't think he cares about Black Hole this game, to be honest. And see,
go for Black
the Black Hole! He's dead!
Yeah. Just casually jungling like Enigma and TB beside each other. So,
underestimating the Black Hole, it seems, and Malefice comes out now onto Transparency, misses the Impale onto the Enigma. He's in a lot of trouble. Ricky's just going to chase him down with another Blink Strike, Diffusal Blade as well. One more hit would do the kill. And President P needs to be careful. They should be able to get this mid tower pretty easily here. I don't really see any way for them to defend this right now.
This big ball from Dire is pretty scary now. Like, they have all their ults and this Enigma Dominator Aura plus a Alpha Wolf.
Alright, and Lina is potentially in a lot of trouble as well. Tricks to the trade with the Diffusal Blades. She is taking enough to survive for a bit longer. Yule's is done now as well.
Gotta waste the auras, bro. Like, with auras, like, everyone on their team has plus 50%.
Oh, Diablo's in a ton of trouble as well. The Static Link is already run out. And Spellman can go for more if he wants, but he's not going to go for it. Another missile is available if he wants to go for it. So, one thing I wanted to point out is that it looks even on the net worth chart, but that's only because Coddle is doing really well, right? Like, alright, TB's gonna die again!
Oh no. Yeah, he's going for a Amplify.
Lina using the Eidolon, and it seems like Lina's gonna die as well. And Malefice comes out, she has no way to defend herself now. And it seems like Google Cloud players, all three of their cores just feeding here.
They are falling apart a little bit. Nick,
yeah,
you'll get a kill here. Then
seems worth.
Sure.
It's okay, Castlink, he's going for Axe first on the Coddle. They can defend forever now. And so it'll be a repeat of the last game.
Potentially. But this game, there's a lot of mid-game stuff from Dire. So I wouldn't be so sure.
Yeah,
they do like high ground though. Like, they have this CJ with Gyro, which is not the best high ground pusher. Going for a Dragonlance, maybe that'll help.
Oh, that's a very odd item on Gyro.
Yeah.
Oh, gets stunned by the LSA, but I don't think he can kill this Gyrocopter right now. He is really tanky. 1800 HP? Where's that all even coming from? 175 health?
Dragonlance, bro.
Transparency is gonna go down again. And Lena
Ricky
getting
finds
run
Bottle.
up here. President P is gonna die as well.
Yep.
Kills happening everywhere on the map for Pig Techies.
Pretty rough.
I don't know. I feel like I don't really know what Google Cloud Player's timing is, right? Because like it kind of feels like they need BKBs on all of their cores. Razor is going for a blade mail, which I don't even
Their
think
timing
is.
is gonna be next game, I think.
Yeah, that's almost what it feels like. I'm not
Yeah,
really
like-
seeing a way for them to come back into this one.
This
S
TV's
and
going
Y on the
for S and Y,
TB?
like, what is that gonna do for
What?
you? It does nothing. You're still gonna get silenced and controlled and just die.
Like he definitely needs a BKB this game as well, but
Yeah, he needs a lot of items to actually do anything. And then even after that, there's still the black hole.
yeah, these towers are getting taken very fast here. They're not the strongest tower pushers on the side of Pig Techies, but they seem to be doing a pretty good job here. Not fording this wave though, I think is a bit questionable, but that's fine. They still get the tower anyway.
That's how they push towers. Almost forgot. He lost the Alpha Wolf though. They don't have the plus 50% base damage aura anymore.
Even more damage. That's a bit of a shame, but 20 minutes comes around.
I mean, they can like do
Well, that was a bit weird. What happened there? It's like Seaside's spider senses went off and he was like, I better pop my frost shield.
I think Nyx walked past the off sentry combo just above like
I
the
see.
top of the river.
Alright, Diffusal Blade on the leader, double silence as well, and a Bastion already done on the Ricky. Soulbind as well, gonna come out now, and it seems like they're both gonna get taken out here. No double Chain Frost required, and Lich can pop the Chain Frost, but the Black Hole's gonna come out, buyback on the next Assassin, but TV's already dead, and Diablo now walking into 4 heroes, and he's gonna die as well.
I was waiting for the helm of the Dominator Centaur to land a nice stun, but
Didn't even need it. I think this game is pretty close to being over, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
sure, this Kodo has Ags, but like, I don't really know what's to stop them from just like pushing in 2 lanes at once.
Yeah, or get a pipe. Oh, Ricky went in.
Oh, Ricky's in deep, gets dusted, but he should be okay. Actually,
That might be the sacrifice here.
he did not get dusted by that.
Smoke pop, but that's not gonna work.
Alright, so just gonna take the last T2, the 2 last outer towers, and then probably go for Rosh and then close out this game.
Yep.
Arms for the dead.
I don't know, I feel like this Nyx hasn't had a whole lot of impact. This skill build is incredibly questionable as well. Like, oh, Goofy does end up going down. But I'm gonna play this skill build a little bit like you picked the Nyx for the Spike Carapace and not for the Mana Bed.
Yeah, I feel like maybe he thought he needed more damage.
Transparency, he's gonna get caught out. Dies just under the tower range. The Will-O-Wisp comes out, but it's not going to be enough. Sunder not coming out either. The Chain Frost comes out now. No Soulbind required, and it's going to be a full team wipe.
Yeah, that's right.
They can probably just run down mid and probably take at least a tier 3 tower. Although they're going to go for Rosh.
Timer for Radiant is fast enough that maybe they can't do that. They will get Rosh. I would like to see like an aura creep from the.
Oh, Ricky's going for a Diffusal Blade. That's going to help them push a lot faster. I like it.
You mean a Desolator?
Oh, Deso, yeah, that one.
Yeah. I feel like if Enigma gets like a magic resistance creep, like that would help their push as well. Make so much tanking.
Alright.
On top of that, so with extra magic resistance, that means they can sustain the Cold Blast.
Yeah, I like this pipe pickup a lot. Like, it almost seems like the Black Hole is a secondary thought in this game. And I like the way that Physics is playing this Enigma.
Yeah, that's how I usually like to play. So, Black Hole is just a nice bonus, but I don't use it. But this game, Black Hole is actually pretty good. Like, there's nothing really there to cancel the Black Hole.
There's a Nyx, but he's not really doing his job, right?
I mean, if he gets his BKB, that is. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
There's a few things, but post BKB, there's actually just nothing.
Alright, that was their last fort. The Deso is complete on Ricky, but it is on the other side of the map, so...
Wait, Radiant used the fort for that?
Yeah, I think that was a big mistake, actually. They should have saved the fort for the T3, and now they're not gonna be able to use it. There is backdoor protection, but the creeps are coming.
They will just let their alpha up die, though.
Alright, LSA onto the gyrocopter, but the soulbind comes out now. Double silence. Lich is not quite in range for the he gets 4-star forward. He's gonna get the chain frost off. Oh, but it doesn't bounce in time. So he's not gonna get the double. The Will-O-Wisp onto 4 heroes though. Goofy's gonna be the first to go down. Society goes down to someone. That's a mega kill streak going the way of the Razor, and Spark's in a little bit of trouble, but it seems like Diablo, is he stepped too far forward? He gets rocketed, and nice cancel on the gyrocopter's TV there, but the black hole finishes off 2 heroes. Gyro will end up going down, but Tegan, can he turn this around? I didn't think this Terrorblades maybe a bit too tanky for them, but they want to make this happen. Reflection as well.
That was the moment when they said, okay, we haven't gotten our Chain Frost combo out once this game. We need to get it off. And then
it was a
really
little bit eager.
But yeah, it just wasn't. They just weren't in position for it. And
but
they did force it a little bit too hard.
They have the Aegis still, so they can try this again in 24 seconds.
Gyro didn't have the Aegis because like he's the one that like sieges the high ground.
He's also got the Dragon Lance, right? So it's like, yeah. I guess Ricky has like the Deso, but Ricky's not going to be hitting towers until the fight's over.
Yeah. Like, I feel like the Gyro should take Aegis so he can siege the high ground and not be too worried about dying.
Right, well...
BKB at some point.
I think pick Techies, they're ready for round 2. All their spells are off cooldown. That was an interesting X-Swell from Goofy there, but...
Yeah, also interesting Blink Strike, like, I think he moves like big TB.
But they can go again if they want, but it seems like... Well, what is Sparwick in the jungle for? Maybe they're a little bit scared from the last fight, but President P, he's in so much trouble. Gets slowed down, silenced as well, gets bashed, so he's not even going to be able to use himself.
Oof. Yeah, this Lina pick is not having the best result so far.
Yeah, I'm not big on Lina mid right now. I just feel like this hero is too squishy for like what you need your mid to be.
Almost died to 3 hits. Almost.
Yeah, where's my data list on Ricky? That's what I'm gonna see.
He's going for BKB. I mean, that's a good choice.
Alright, it's time to go high ground again. The double Chain Frost combo is available. They still have Aegis for a little bit of time. Let's see. The Aegis is going to expire in 40 seconds.
All the flying lights coming out.
And the Soulbind comes out now, but Lich, he wants it. He gets pulled in by the Will-O-Wisp, but the Chain Frost is going to come out before he ends up getting stunned again. But a nice 2-man LSA T-Gamer. He loses the Aegis. Pretty lucky because it was going to expire in 30 seconds with the double Chain Frost. The Black Hole comes out onto the TV with the cooldown. TV just instantly getting blown up. Nick's not in position to cancel the Black Hole with the Carapace. And this Rack's gonna go down pretty quickly here. They can go for a second one at top if they want as well.
Yeah, so TB went forward and got Black Hole while the other 4 heroes were just getting shredded by the Chain Frost. It didn't get like it got a kill on the
Alright, GG's call.
But okay. Yeah, I mean it's definitely looking pretty grim.
Yeah, this is I think you said it properly. The timing is in the next game.
Yeah, they can't really come back from this. Like, Enigma can always go for DKP and they'll always have the late game advantage on Dire, so.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, well, There's not much to say about this game. I feel like the draft from Google Cloud players was just really bad.
Yeah. A little bit questionable there, but we'll see what happens in their game.
Alright, we're back with game number 3 in around 5 minutes.